YVA Trades.
Hey, Merry Christmas, guys. It is the Friday before Christmas, the 22nd of December, and I don't know about you, but I really hope Santa Claus brings me a little gift today. This is a look at my weekly candles here, and it's a very small green week for me after only trading or missing the first 2 days of the week. So let's go take a look at the SPY, and this is what we have on SPY. It was a daily inside bar yesterday. Bulls did defend after that big dump yesterday, or 2 days ago. Bulls defended support, and we now have a 4-hour uptrend in the making here. So that's looking pretty good. So bulls are still showing that they're strong, but we are in that tightening daily range now, sideways consolidation. So we'll see what we look like into the end of the year. Will we break over the highs, get up to all-time highs, or do we consolidate on the weekly? We'll find out. So let's go take a look at the gap scan. And it's a little bit like the last 2 days where we have stocks gapping up and no news. So what's up with that? I'm just not sure. There is one that I traded this morning already, RMCO, that I missed a really good opportunity. I was waiting for it, and it was right here on RMCO. We made this nice breakout. I didn't buy up here because it felt extended. I marked out a couple of levels down here, and I put in 4 limit orders right here at this $4 level. You got the volume weighted average price. You've got that support level, and so I put in a couple of limit orders above and 2 limit orders below. And I waited and I waited and I waited for about 10 minutes, and it finally got down there, and I watched the ask drop below my orders, but they didn't get filled. And I'm sitting there like scratching my head like, what is going on? And then I remembered, oh no, I forgot to change this to extended when I put my limit orders in. And by the time I got it changed, the bounce already took place and I was too late. I did take a small trade on it though, as it was going, but I got out really quick. So I only made, $13. That should have been like a couple of $100 winner. So really bummed out about that, but I'll shake it off and let's move on. So I took a nice trade on SMFL, another one that really isn't moving on news. So, but I did manage to squeeze off a little trade down here at 213 on this pullback to the EMA. Almost the same sort of setup there. So our leading gapper is NXTP. And this one, I almost took a trade on it, back here when it first came up to here. It hit my high of day scanner. And I was like, wow, this looks good. And I looked over and there's no news headline. And I'm like, I don't know, because we keep seeing these that do this with no news and then they just drop back down. I almost bought it in here, and I wish I would have because it made a huge move after. But I didn't trust it, and so now it's sold off. It just like the others, only this one's taking a little longer to sell off. So I still don't see news. I don't know why it's bouncing, but I might keep an eye on it. SMFL is our second leading gapper. We kind of looked at a little bit there. And so I'll keep an eye on that one too. But it's kind of an after, it's the next day move after yesterday's red day, which is started as a green day. But this one has a history of popping and dropping. So now we're trading inside of yesterday's range, probably have a lot of bag holders. I don't know that there's going to be much upside on this, but I will keep an eye on it. Hourly time frame, you can see we're just bouncing here on the hourly, so I don't expect us to get over the highs. Anyways, so that's that. GMBL just came up on the high of day scan, just hit the gap scan a little bit ago. It doesn't have news either, so not sure there. It's just really weird. I thought something was wrong with my news, but I pulled up Trade Ideas news and they're not showing news either. So RVPH is trading sideways on the hourly time frame. Create a light on volume. NCL. It's an hourly grind higher. THRX. Yeah, no. Zim actually, well, earlier I thought it looked okay on the hourly time frame, but it looks like it's due for consolidation. And it also doesn't have news. BTDR is the next one down, and yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see here. Oh, okay. So there's Zim. Yeah, Zim still looks okay, but still looks like it's due for some consolidation. Broke out over yesterday's high and the high from the last 2 days. Well, yeah, right up there at $11. So yeah, I'm thinking that one probably needs some pullback on it. I don't know that I've ever traded that. What is it? It's a shipping service. So anyways, my picks for today are off the Hive Day Scanner and the Gap Scan combined. So let's go take a look at what I have. Get rid of that. And RMCO and SMFL. Was there a third pick that I wanted to put up there? I'm kind of curious what GMBL might do. So I'm going to play it safe again today, just like the last 2 days. Just not trade very much. Take it easy. And I don't know about Zim. I'll put that up on the side over here just to keep an eye on it. So this one here is hourly inside bar, and it kind of like looks like maybe it needs to pull back some too, but we're looking for a 15-minute higher low. That's what we have so far. 15-minute uptrend. Our high we need to get over is 4.99, so hard rejection off of 5. I traded it down here on this little bounce off of that support level, so that's been played. So pre-market, I don't know. I mean, when the bell rings, I don't know if I would want to take a trade off of that support of 397 to see if we bounce off of it again. There may be something. I don't know that I want to do it though. If we do come down to that, we're going to have a 15-minute candle that broke out but failed. And to me, that's kind of a bearish sign. I really want to get back over 447, I think. Still have about 6 minutes to go on that. Okay, so yeah, well, we'll see what that looks like in a little bit. SMFL, like we said, high of the day, or high of yesterday, low of yesterday. Just anticipating a lower high on this move up. At the very least, the bulls would like to see an equilibrium, which would involve pulling back at some point. Stair-stepping up on the 15-minute. Equilibrium here on the 15-minute now. We did test this area. Drove down through it. EMA. That's the must-hold level. There's the support down there, but I don't know. $2. See what this looks like closer to the bell. I don't know if we can hold this support on that next 5-minute candle and open. I don't know, but we got this down here, so let me see. We had a bear break with no follow through. Might be kind of a gamble to jump in either one of these on a pullback to support. Speaking of gamble, GMBL, that's what I'm gonna call it, gamble. Hourly time frame, I don't think there's much to look at there. Not much. No, nothing to mark out. What's a daily time frame look like? GMBL. What the heck? Are you kidding me? Am I missing something here? Here it says yesterday is down at 1 cent, but it's only gapping up 54%. It says we're up at 592. That's more than 54%. Kind of weird. But it might just be a gamble. That's really odd. Okay, well, we'll take what the market gives us. I'm just gonna stand back on this one. Well, you know, let me see. Volume came in right here on this candle over this support, over that resistance, 350, or I'm sorry, 550. Oh, down at the EMA, $5 down below that. I don't know, there could be something if we drop back to that, but and then I'm watching Zim, kinda. Not really too interested. I think it needs consolidation on the hourly. So that would involve a sell-off, probably for a little while in the beginning. 15-minute definitely due for consolidation. Stair-stepping up there. Big volume candle on that one. Not much support to mark out except for way down here. So you look at the 5-minute time frame, but if we end up with a 5-minute downtrend, you have to wait for a 5-minute uptrend to look for a... I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna probably leave that alone for now. You see, Hive Day scan, nothing new has popped up, so everything looks like it did when we started. Okay, so this is where I'm at. This is the stocks I'm gonna look at. I'll set my candle ranges. And good news is SPY is trading above that high of day yesterday. So come on, Santa Claus, give us some money for Christmas here. Give us a good trading day. I got a feeling a lot of traders might be off today for the holidays. So maybe that's why, you know, we're seeing some lower volume and less opportunity. Let's see, $1.21. Okay, so we have a minute and a half to go. That 15-minute time frame. I'd like to see us make a little bit more of a move here before the open. We've got a minute left. Okay, so 30 seconds left till the market opens. Right now I'm at an I don't know state, so I'm just not sure. I don't have a trade in mind, so I'm going to wait, let things develop. And good luck. Use your stop losses. Practice your strategy. It's all about trying to find the good setups. Here we go. Well, we came down to that support on SMFL. We're getting some follow through on the 15-minute. SMFL breaking that support. All right, so what do we do on this one? First 1 minute candle, we were trying to close. Well, let me back that up. GMBL just got halted. Oh, and Zim is breaking out. But yeah, GMBL just got halted going down. Kind of interested in Zim a little bit. Oh, nice. While I was looking away, RMCO bouncing off the volume weighted average price. The way it's whipping around, I'm just not too confident taking a trade on it. Okay. So we broke through those resistances. I'm playing it safe by putting my limit orders way down there. Man, that's nice. Nice move. I think normally I'd be jumping on these kind of moves, but I'm just feeling a little apprehensive with the most recent price action. Nice. Took my first trade of the morning over here off of this support down here on RKLB. Not getting the immediate break that I want, so I sold half of it, and I'll just gonna get out the rest on it. So just a quick $26. Oh, you know what I need to do here? Start up my max loss alert system. There we go. Now you can see the P&L on the day, profit. Yeah, this trade was based on a breakout over these levels here, and so I bought that pullback. Get back over here and watch this. Okay, so 262, 260 area. We got YINN hitting the scan. No news. TAL. Put in a join. I did a join the bid on this for that first 1 minute higher low. 1128. And a bid offer got filled on that one as well. All out on that one. Take a look over here. This one pulled back to 520. I had a limit order in there. One of them got filled in with 1,000 shares. This one's hard to get out of. I noticed 226 will be more of my stuff. So I got into this one, entered into it, had limit orders down here, got in it 2 times. A lot going on here. This one, I'm going to go ahead and flatten it for now. Take the profit on it. Back over here. So I'm still in a trade on ZIM. This one I bought a bounce off of the volume weighted average price and this area of support. And I'm just selling things quick because I'm not real trustworthy today of the market. But maybe I should be. Let's see if we get the break here now on ZIM. My next entry on SMFL would be down at 215 if it drops down to that level. 215, 217, that area. Oops. Got a lot of lines here on my chart. Currently this is a bull flag that we have here. So I could have held it. Okay, this one ZIM. I'll go ahead and sell half of my profit or sell half of my position on this. There we go. Put my stop loss back in. Well, that's a bummer. You know, the reason I didn't hold this one is because I was looking away when it hit the VWAP. I had one limit order in, and then I jumped in higher for that second. And so because I got in higher, typically I'll get out quicker. And what I'm going to do here on ZIM is just bump my stop loss up below the 1 minute candle. So every time we get a new one, I'll just keep bumping my stop up. Volume candle came in there. I'm going to go ahead and jump into SMFL, and then I'll put a limit order down at 247, 248, and 249 in case it pulls back to there. But the key level, we got to get over 260. We got to close over 260. We need to get over 262 on SMFL. I'm actually going to move my limit orders down a little bit to that trough area. Have them too high. Okay, there we go. So that's this area down here. Sold a little more on ZIM, just taking profit as it's moving up. But yes, and my limit orders did get filled. I'm in with 2,000 shares on SMFL. I'm gonna exit part of that just to lower my cost basis. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my stop losses. I probably should put them down here at 239. So I still have 1,200 shares. I'm gonna sell some more of this in case we get a rejection here. Only holding 400 now. Put my stop down at 240 and ride that through the highs if it'll go. Get rid of these lines. Well, I kind of need those lines there, but I was just getting rid of them because we have an inside bar, and this is a equilibrium. And the reason I got in this is because of this candle. You see that volume that came in? Big volume on that candle. And so the breakout spot was 241. And so that's why I put limit orders down there, so that on a pullback, those limit orders get filled and then it turns around and goes back up. So now we want to see that break over the resistance of 265. We want to see a close over 260. That's our highest close this far. Technically, if we close over 260 and make a move up through 265, I could look to add more on a back test of 260. On the other hand, if we reject here, I'm just going to take my profit. I wanted to see it go quicker than that. And a real burn here is over on RKLB that we broke over 520 on some pretty good volume, but I don't know. It seemed like it might be a volume climax candle. But I did get in on a pullback to 520 and sold it about break even. And then look at that. Nice move. Okay, and I'm going to just exit there. I'm all out of everything. New 5-minute candle here, so we might see their new 5-minute candle, so we might see a pullback there. All right, so still failing to close above 260. I'm not interested in RMCO right now because we're still consolidating on a larger time frame. It's a 15-minute lower high and lower low. get rid of that line. Try to clear out as many lines as I can here, so it's not so confusing. So now we have our third inside bar and several rejections off of 265 and 260. Another back test of the VWAP, and I could try to enter here again. But guys, I think I might possibly be done trading, but if I see a nice consolidation to a level that I like, I might take another trade. It has to be high probability. For instance, if we do break out over 260 here and 265 and we close above, I might try to take a back test of that. Candle ranges here are about 15 cents. So I'm going to adjust my stop loss parameters accordingly. I'm actually going to take, I'm going to use a 20-cent stop. So to do that, I would have to risk $200 per trade. I'd have to buy 1,000 shares for a 20-cent stop. So that's what I'll set that up there, and I'll wait and see if that breaks out. This one's consolidating. We had 1140 as a breakout spot, so the candle ranges on that are about 10 cents. So I'm going to go ahead and change my stop loss parameters to 10. And so that'll be 2,000 shares. And what I would do here, the idea on this one is to put some limit orders down around 1140. Now, I don't know that we're ready to pull back to that level yet, but that was a good breakout spot. I don't have a lot of volume on that breakout though. Volume is key. I mean, we have volume here on this candle, but that initial breakout, Open is another stock that is on the scanner. But it made a big move and probably needs consolidation. And Zim here, you can see after this 15-minute candle, you know, well, okay, so here's RMCO coming down to support on the 15-minute, and I was thinking about trying to, let me see, take an entry off of this for a small profit, like put my order down at, oh, I say put one at like 338, just a couple cents above, and then one at maybe like 335, just below. So then I've got two orders here, above and below. Yeah, well, and also Kyle, another thing too that's pretty risky that I'm doing is trading stocks that are small cap, like you're saying, and also don't have news. And so that can be very risky, because at any time the exchange could say, hey, why is this stock moving so much? They could halt it, and who knows when it would resume. So yeah, that's kind of risky. That's why I'm kind of like hesitant to really go crazy here today in the last few days because of the lack of news. And I mean, there needs to be some kind of catalyst to justify the movement. Otherwise, there's a risk of it being halted. All right, so here we come back down. And the one thing I don't like to trade is pink sheet stocks. I try to stay away from penny stocks, pink sheet stocks, because again, those tend to get halted or delisted, and that's just like, I don't want to deal with that. So so 228 being tested now. We do have that initial breakout level down here where we had the high volume come in. So it was low volume the first 2 minutes, and then boom, a lot of buying right here. So that tells you that people were watching this level, and there was a lot of buying happening. 228 also. So there may be a good trade off of that level if we come down there. I just don't know that I want to do it. So this one's bouncing off of the EMA. Apple. I'll take an apple. That sounds good. I'd love an apple. I don't know. I just want to watch what... I'm going to cancel this order. I'm not interested in RMCO. Let's look at Apple. That's not right. Apple, well, yeah, got above. Tried to get above its pre-market high. Still struggling. Got rejected there. What's that compared to? Compared to SPY? SPY is pretty strong. Isn't Apple one of the Magnificent Seven? And then what's like Amazon? Kind of, sort of doing the same thing. QQQ broke out over its highs. SPY is trending up. Tesla, probably not so much. It's kind of struggling too. Looks a lot like Apple and Amazon. What else is there? Google. I forget how to type in the Google ticker. It's been so long since I've done it. Google. G. I don't remember what it is. It's not GOGLE, is it? No, it's not that. No. GO. Oh, screw it. I'll have to look it up. I don't ever trade Google, so I don't really have. But we have open. But I don't know, on Apple. Oh, yeah. There it is. So Google broke out over its highs. Pre-market. It actually broke out over its high from a couple days ago. It's a nice breakout. I'm hearing my halt scanner go off here. Something's getting halted. Let's see. Oh, GMBL again. What's that one doing now? The one that I don't want to trade. Oh, you guys, you got to see something. Oh, yeah, I pulled this up just specifically because I wanted to show you. This was crazy. I don't know if you guys saw this or not. Let me see. This was a couple days ago. This was a stock that I would never trade, but ZJYL trading at $30 when it opened. It halted going down here, halted here, halted here, halted here, halted all the way down to $12. Then it halted going up. An hour later, it resumes up at $25, and then it was halted the rest of the day. And then post-market, you got to check this out. Look at this. Let me get my. Check this out. Boom! Up over $500. Like, that's insane. That's a 1 minute candle. Like, that is so crazy. Like, can you imagine if you bought 1,000 shares down here? You'd be a millionaire. Or could you imagine the guys that shorted this and didn't cover? They now owe the exchange millions of dollars, probably. That's some scary stuff there. But I just, like, that was crazy. I couldn't believe that happened. And then it, like, slowly started selling off. But okay, so RLKB or RKLB, we have a nice little equilibrium forming. This one's a smooth looking stock, isn't it? So we rejected off of 547. Never managed to close on SMFL over 260. Tried a couple of times, couldn't do it. Zim looking kind of the same as RKLB, but a little choppier. You know, I'm probably, I think I'm done for the day, but this is a nice little bounce starting to take shape here. But keep going back to Apple because I wanted to look at the daily time frame and see what it was doing. You know, yeah. So Apple's still in its daily consolidation. It's a bull flag at the moment compared to Tesla. Tesla broke out over its consolidation and is back testing. Nice. I haven't looked at some of these in a while. I don't really trade the large cap stocks very often. The daily, the weekly, Tesla, yeah, broke out over these topping tails here, but it's still, you know, still got some proving to do. Versus like SPY. SPY is up at close to all-time highs. Nice move here. So this is just the daily higher low right here. Looking for that break over the resistance for a higher high. And I think on this we are 479 is that all-time highs. So we're getting close. So back to Apple again. So I wanted to see Apple on the weekly. So it's a weekly inside bar. Okay, is Apple broken over its monthly? Yeah, Apple broke to all-time highs but didn't hold. Consolidating right below it at its highest close right here that it had had in a very long time. So it's a bull flag on the daily, perfectly healthy. Might be ready to make that next bounce. It depends on rotation and where the money's at right now. Where the big money is. Eventually the big money will say they'll take their money out of some whatever they're trading and put it in that one. Well, guys, I hope you have a good Christmas. Kyle, Andrew, thanks for watching. I'm going to get out of here in a little bit. I'm going to update my profit spreadsheet to see what kind of a day. This is December 22nd. Man, I can't believe this year is almost over. It's been a great year for me. My strategy is working. I'm going to be doing a year in review video to try to show how the strategy has worked. And so I'm finishing again at my highs. It's happened all week long. I've never been red, and I'm finishing at my highs. Pretty cool. Up almost 6,000 in 15 days. So smaller weekly candle, that's where that week's going to end. So I will see you guys back here, I guess, on not the 25th, not Monday, Tuesday. I guess I'll be back here Tuesday, and we'll try it again. I'm going to take the money that I got and run. Go have myself a good Christmas, and you guys take care of yourselves. And hopefully we'll see I want to see a white Christmas this year. I think that'd be cool. What about it, Andrew? Get a little snow up there, Bellingham. Doesn't happen very often. Okay. As things are pulling back. So just kind of hang tight, wait for the next breakout move after the consolidation. See you guys next time. Bye.